YouTube, I'm back in the building. Did you miss me? Well, you already know I missed all of you. But if you're new to the channel, welcome to Mindshift Athlete, mental training for the self-improving man. I go by the name of Coach J. Today, I just want to upload a quick video for you guys before you start to prepare yourselves for your New Year's Eve or your New Year's Day with your loved ones or a significant other. Now, I just want to remind you, brothers, the importance of goal setting going into 2020. If you haven't taken the time out to write down your goals, I strongly urge that you take the time today to write these goals down. I can't stress enough that, we have a beautiful opportunity while we're on this journey to get closer to reaching the best versions of ourselves and to living the life that we desire, to achieving goals, to reaching certain milestones in our lives. So again, you have to get these goals and ideas out of your head. It doesn't really mean anything if you have it inside your head. You really need to write your goals down on a piece of paper. And even before you start writing your goals down, you actually need to envision just the type of life that you want to live. It's extremely important that you start to visualize not only the life that you want to live, but the goals that you want to achieve. There's great power in visualization. Also, there's great power in the words that we speak. The tongue can be as sharp as a sword. So you need to be mindful of what you put out there into the universe, because we do have the ability to speak things into existence. So let's say, for example, one of your goals is you want to purchase a new vehicle. Now, what you will need to do is to visualize yourself in that vehicle. Feel the steering wheel, feel the smoothness of the seats, that new car smell. And if you want to take it a step further, I suggest actually going to the car dealership and actually sitting in the car and really getting a feel for it. And I guarantee you'll be able to manifest that car in your physical reality much faster. But let me remind you, my brothers, that in order to achieve that goal or any goal that you want to achieve in your life, that you need to be taking action. As I mentioned previously, it's extremely important that when we write these goals down, that we're able to create a plan of action for these goals. And we need to have just the why, like why do we want to achieve these specific goals? Because that's what's going to keep you going when you face certain challenges and obstacles and setbacks. You need to have a strong why. And going into 2020, not only do all you brothers need to take the leap, but you need to be ready and prepared to take risks. You can no longer be afraid or fear failure, because failure is the greatest teacher. Now's the time, my brothers. We're going into 2020. Can you believe we made it all the way to 2020? there's many things on this journey that you will start to achieve, but that's only going to be by doing the work, really putting in that pain, grinding it out. That's the only way you're going to be able to create the life that you desire. I can't stress it enough again, my brothers. It's great that we're on this journey and we're experiencing all these benefits, but the most important thing at the end of the day is just the work. The drive that we have to have just each day to get closer to those goals that we want to reach. We have to keep taking steps forward. Now, going back to the importance of goal setting, I actually want to share something with you, brothers, that I created earlier this year. And I hope it'll be of help to someone out there. But I actually created a life book. Now, I really wanted to map out all of my goals in just certain categories. Like, let's say, for instance, for business, health, traveling, lifestyle, things of that nature. So I strongly suggest that, you really section out your goals, and you affirm your goals. Don't just simply say, oh, I want to make, millions of dollars. You need to be very specific with what you want to achieve. You need to be extremely detailed and very meticulous when it comes to your goals. And even just creating just a plan of action to achieve your goals. You need to be very meticulous in your strategy. But I just simply want to just give you a blueprint of what you can do right now to just get the ball rolling and to create that momentum. Now, I was contemplating whether or not I was going to share this with y'all, but like I said, I want my brothers to succeed at the end of the day. That's why I made this channel. We could all, at the end of the day, we could all have a seat at the table. We could all feast and fellowship with one another. We could all get to the top of the mountain together. That's what I want the most. I want to be able to celebrate success for all of you out there. So I'll show you here. See? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the book of life. This is my life book. Just mapped out a few categories of exactly how I want my life to go, exactly what I plan on achieving, and how I say my goals. I affirm them. I say I am that because I visualize the goal. I embody the goal. I become the goal. So again, it's extremely important that you not only visualize the goal, but you have to really believe it. You have to feel it. I honestly believe when you can do this, you will definitely manifest whatever goal you're trying to achieve. You're guaranteed at some point to manifest in your physical reality. I'm a strong believer in the law of attraction. I could attest to it. It works. I've done it, especially with this year. I've been able to manifest many things into my life, and I'm extremely grateful. But before I end this video, I just want to remind you, brothers, again, that 2020 is going to be an amazing year for a lot of us. We're going to achieve many great things. And I honestly do hope that we get to the top of the mountain, we get to the peak of success. I'm mixing up my words now. We get to the peak of success together. Like I said, we could all have a seat at the table. We could all feast. We could all celebrate our wins together. Honestly, in 2020, I really hope that we could just end this crabs in a barrel mentality that most minorities have. You know, we got to stop hating on the next man when he's achieving success or he's living a certain luxurious life, because you never know. Just around the corner, if you're a little more patient, your blessing could be right there waiting for you. But you know what you're going to do? You're just going to block your blessing by hating the next man. You know, we have a tendency to get in our own way a lot of times. And that's what we need to do in 2020. We need to get out of our own way. That's exactly what most of us need to do. But before I end this video, I just want to shout out to the new subscribers out there and anyone that supported the channel thus far. You know, I appreciate all the support, all the feedback, the comments, everything. I appreciate you guys tremendously. And I honestly hope that going into the new year, I really hope you brothers make drastic changes in your lives. And you share your stories with me, because I really want to hear your stories. And don't forget, actually, you know what? In the comments, I need to give you brothers some homework, because I know a lot of you brothers tend to procrastinate. I actually want you to go to the comments right now, and I want you to put your top 3 goals that you want to achieve in 2020. I'm actually going to put mine in the comments. But I'll just tell you right now, you know, one of my main goals is to really start creating generational wealth. Generational wealth for my family. You know, it's extremely important to me that I want my family to I want to build a legacy. Now, I've always looked at my family, and I've looked at, let's say, for example, like the families that are considered to be in the 1%, like the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, you know, families like that. And especially as an African American, we don't really hear about any, you know, families that have that type of wealth, that have been able to keep that type of wealth for generation and generation. And I believe, you know, we're in a time where we can start rewriting history. And that's what I want to start doing. And another goal of mine is to, as simple as it sounds, I want to be able to learn another language fluently. That's extremely important to me, and how you can actually have an advantage over most people if you're fluent in different languages. And the last goal that I share with you is I want to become a great speaker. You know, I'm still trying to work on my speech, and I just wanted to be influential. And I want to be able to really help change people's mindsets. That's extremely important to me. And hopefully, you know, I can help a lot of you brothers out there through this channel. If you reach this point, I appreciate you watching this entire video. You should, at this point, see 2 videos on your left and your right. If you haven't checked them out, please go check them out. You know, show your love, show your support. Again, I appreciate everyone. Have a happy New Year's. Stay safe. Stay out of trouble. And start taking action toward those goals. Let's start building momentum. I'll see you on my next video.